Thank you all so much for joining me for this afternoon's Do Good, Feel Good practice benefiting Employees Only Northeast Ohio. So here we are in the midst of a quarantine, and there are so many of us that are displaced. I mean, not just from our routine, but from any real source of income, especially those in the food service industry. And there's a lot of unknowns, and there are amazing organizations like Employees Only Northeast Ohio that have gathered their resources and are hoping to access more resources to support those of us in our community that are in very real need. And it's easy to overlook, right, when we are in the comfort of our own homes. We are mandated to stay together with our family units. And so when we are in our own little bubble, we tend to forget what's happening to those around us. And that's why these Do Good, Feel Good classes are important to me personally, because it's a weekly reminder that we are all in this together collectively. And so if we can highlight a local nonprofit like Employees Only, then we can do our part to help alleviate a really trying time for those of us that are in uncharted territory and are really struggling. So thank you again. Please consider joining directly to Employees Only NEO, all one word, .org. If you want to, you can always donate to me, and I will donate on your behalf. Thank you again for joining us. Let's start in child's pose. Toes together, knees wide, and lay the heart down. If the head does not comfortably reach the ground, then know you can always stack your forearms and let your head rest easy there. But find a place of ease. Even in a really trying time, there's a moment of ease if we allow ourselves to experience it. Gently allow the breath to travel in through the nose, down the back of the throat to the base of the lungs, and then maybe open the mouth and let the breath tumble across the tongue, past the teeth, through the open lips. Again, inhale through the nose and sigh it out. Again, inhaling fully. Exhale completely. Nice. And then allow your hands to crawl forward and feel the fingertips press down, but lift the palms off the ground. Imagine the finger pads pressing into the mat and pulling the mat back towards the chest. Right, feel any tension across the upper back begin to release as you slide the breath behind the shoulder blades. And then gently lower the palms down. Walk the hands to the left side of the mat. Plant right palm on top of left. Feel a release across the right rib cage. Option here to spin the right ribs towards the ceiling. Not required. As a matter of fact, the only thing required in this all levels practice is your breath, and the body will do that for you. So everything else is just the icing on the cake. Gently lower the ribs down, walk the hands to the right side of the mat. This time left palm on right, press down. Again, option to spin the left ribs towards the ceiling. Slide the breath across the left rib cage. Gently walk the hands back through the center. Interlace the hands at the low back. If the shoulders feel cranky, you can always use a men's tie or a yoga strap if you have it. Rabbit pose as you roll under the crown of the head, rinsing the shoulders. Right? Notice the distance you can gather between the hands and the hips, between the shoulders and the ears, and between this breath and the next. And then gently lower the hips towards the heels. Bring your hands back to the ground. Pause for a moment and then consider how this practice is an act of service. Right? Sometimes it's easier to show up for others than ourselves. Right? Especially when we consider all the ways, again, those in the service industry have created experiences for us that have brought enjoyment and joy and happiness to, an outing. Right, breathe in, breathe out. On an inhale, bring yourself up to a tabletop pose. Feeling the hips over the knees and the shoulders over the wrists. Begin to cycle through cat-cow, dropping the belly, lifting the head. And exhale, rounding the back. Again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round and tuck. Come to a neutral spine. On an inhale, draw the right leg back. Keep the ball joint of the foot on the mat. Just feel length in that right leg. On an inhale, float the right leg. Extend the left arm. Spinal balance. Draw the left thumb up and the shoulder back. Feel the core engage. Inhale, completely here. Exhale, draw the elbow towards the knee, round the back like cat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach and squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Stay here. Feel the spine getting stronger. The head is neutral. The eye is easy. Breathe in. Left palm down, draw the right leg past the left side of the mat. Take a peek over your left shoulder. Right, nice extension through the right side body. Breathe in, breathe out. And bring the right knee to the mat, supported side plank as you lift the left arm up. Spin the ribs towards the ceiling. Press through the knife edge of the left foot. Shoulder blades together. Allow the head to fall back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the left knee to the mat. Thread the needle. Dive the left arm under and through. Right palm, stretch it forward. Again, all the places where unnecessary tension lives, right, allow that to soften. Bring the right palm back below the right shoulder. Inhale, lift the left arm towards the sky. Left palm down, cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, round and tuck. Drop the belly. Lift up, neutral spine. This time, left leg back. Keep the ball joint on the floor. Feel a little feedback between the foot and the mat. Chest between the arms. And then inhale, float the left leg. Extend the right arm, full spinal balance. Feel the right shoulder draw back, engage your core. Imagine you're cinching the navel towards the spine. Breathe in here. Exhale, elbow to knee, round and tuck. Inhale, lengthen, squeeze, extend. Really full breaths here and complete exhales. Just a couple more. Reaching, tucking. Inhale, stay here, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Right palm down. Take the left foot past the right side of the mat. Peek over the right shoulder. Take a full inhale. Complete exhale. Left knee to the mat. Supported side plank as that right foot stretches back and the right arm reaches up. Feel the shoulder blades draw together and allow the head to take a back seat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right knee to the mat. Dive the right arm underneath and through as you thread the needle. The left arm stretching forward. Palm presses down. Committed to the breath. Feel that steady flow in and out. Bring the left palm back below the left shoulder. Unwind. Right arm towards the sky. Right palm below the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Feel the hips draw back towards the heels. Pressing through the palms. Begin to lift the hips towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Yeah, let the neck be long here. Again, navel to heart as you press through the palms. Feel the sits bones lifting towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward, step or hop, feet to hands. Halfway lengthen, lift the chest. Exhale and fold. Put a little bend in the knees and rise up. Reach the arms above the head. Catch the left wrist, take a side bend to the right. Inhale through the middle. Take a side bend to the left. Inhale, lift up. Bend the knees, fold forward as you empty the lungs. Again, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Nice, warming up the body. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Maybe even close your eyes if these are familiar movements. Right, allowing this to be a meditative practice. Take the side bend to the left. Inhale through the center. Fold forward, bend the knees as you go. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And a third time, inhale, rise up, nice and easy. Take it to the right, through the middle, to the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, high plank pose. Feel everything gather towards your center. Palms press down, the elbows are easy. Breathe in, exhale, the elbows straight back, nice and easy. Lower yourself all the way down. Uncurl the toes, pressing through the pubic bone, and then the palms. Draw the shoulders up and back. On an inhale, lift the heart, low cobra. Exhale, release. All right, keep that idea of cobra. Walk the hands towards the left side of the mat. Again, palms below shoulders. Inhale, lift. So it's like cobra with a little bend. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat. And again, low cobra. Exhale, release. Walk through the center. Child's pose, toes together, knees wide. Again, feel the arms extending forward. feel your side bodies, right? The side bodies are like the unsung heroes of the core, right? Again, it's like there's all of these pieces, parts that fit together that again seem so quiet and unnecessary, yet they are so necessary. So feel the side bodies as they lengthen, right? Recognize that they are integral to your ability to stand upright. Right? Just like the service workers are integral to our food and beverage community, right? Our ability to be entertained, to be cared for. Breathe in, breathe out. Downward facing dog. Draw the hips up and back. Breathe deeply here. Notice that you're neither holding on to an inhale or pushing away an exhale, right? You're just doing the work of the body and noticing. On an inhale, lift the heels. As you exhale, step or hop forward, feet to hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Drop right into a chair pose, heels committed to the ground. Bend the knees, lift the chest. Breathe in as you exhale, swim the arms back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Lift the heels off the ground. Let it get a little shaky. Come into this space that's edgy but soften here. Right, know that even if you need to drop the heels, come back. Right, allow yourself to experience that full range of emotion and motion. Stay here, heart lifted. Breathe in. Drop the heels. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Fold. Step the left leg back, low lunge. If you can, keep the knee lifted. Stay here. Hover the chest over the right thigh bone. Bring the hands just off the ground. Feel your core engage and feel that right sits bones tuck back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, feel the foundation below you. Trust the ground. And then gently lower the left palm to the earth. Spin the right arm towards the sky. Low lunge twist. Again, lean in. Draw the shoulder blade back, the head back. Right palm down. Three-legged dog. Right leg lifts up. Tip the hip. Bend the knee. Draw the heel towards the glute. Pressing through the palms, feel that right knee lift a little higher. Everything's connected. Feel the right knee lift even higher. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Draw the knee to the nose. Look forward, step the right foot between the hands. Warrior one, drop the back heel, rise up. Feel the back instep lift up and feel that back leg fire. Breathe in, breathe out. Interlace the hands behind you. Lift the chest up, proud warrior. Exhale, fold forward, humble bow. Really allow the head to lengthen a little closer towards the mat. Relax the jaw. Again, pressing through the feet. Rise back up, warrior one. Reach the arms nice and tall. Shift the back hip or the back heel up. Come into crescent lunge. Feeling everything move towards your center line. Open arm, twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. On an inhale, come back through crescent lunge. Hands to the mat. One-legged plank pose as that right leg lifts back. Allow it to feel good. Keep that right leg lifted. Inhale, bend the elbows. Halfway, lift up, high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows half, press up. Bend halfway, lift up. Three-legged dog as the right leg lifts. Step the right foot all the way forward. Left foot forward. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Again, chair pose. Drop yourself right in, lifting the heart, low in the hips. And then draw the arms back, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, lift. Arms back. Inhale, lift. Draw the arms back, just moving with the breath. This time, arms stay back, float the heels. See how low the hips can go. Keep the heels high and lifted. Allow yourself to find ease in the challenge, in the discomfort. Keep the heart bright and lifted. You can do this, right? You can do hard things. We have lots of reminders. Stay in it because it's gonna be ending, I promise. Stay in it, calm the heart. Drop the heels, inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. That's the thing, when we're in the middle of a thing, right, we think it's never gonna end. The situation, the conversation, but it will, it always does, right? You just need to stay in it to go through it. On an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Right leg steps way back. Come into low lunge. If you can, keep that back knee off the ground. Feel that left sits bones tuck in. Hover the chest over the left thigh. Bring the hands off the ground. Stay in the in-between. I know, right? That's the practice. Just stay here and begin to sense your strength and get comfortable with it. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, inhale, exhale. Take another full breath here. Right hand to the earth, spin the left arm open. Really appreciate this rinse as the left shoulder blade draws back. Notice where is the head. Gently the left palm down. Three-legged dog as the left leg lifts. Tip the hip and bend the knee. Breathe in, feel the length. Feel the connection of the palms to the mat, the breath to the lungs, and the length of that left thigh bone. Keep drawing the knee a little higher. Another inhale. Lengthen that left leg. Knee to nose, exhale. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Look forward. Step the left foot forward. Drop the back heel. Warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Draw the arms back. Lift that right arch. Feel that whole right leg engage. Lift through the chest and then humble bow, keeping both feet equally committed to the ground. And then right here, what weight can you drop off your shoulders? Soften the eyes. Maybe shift the chin a little left and right. Pressing through the feet. Again, trusting the ground below you. Rise up, warrior one. Reach the arms nice and tall, and then little shift, back heel up, crescent lunge. Open arm twist to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, notice the height to your spine and the openness to your heart. We gotta keep that soft front and a strong back. Inhale, come back through crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. One-legged plank pose. Take that left leg back. Let this feel good. Inhale, bend the elbows halfway. Come back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms above the head. Let's take those side bends. First to the right. Inhale through the middle. To the left. Inhale through the center. Hands to heart. Mountain pose. Arms long at your sides. And take a moment and feel the steady beat of your heart behind the rib cage. Feel your ability to slow down the pace of that beat. Maybe draw in a breath for a beat of 4 and out for a beat of 6. Notice that the knees aren't locked, that the tailbone drifts towards the ground, which creates an automatic lift to the heart. As you drop the shoulders from the ears, remember that we don't carry the weight ourselves. Again, we might feel like we're isolated, right, behind the closed doors of our apartment or homes, but we're not. It's not just a hashtag. We are all in this together. Let this practice be a reminder, right? You don't just show up on your mat pieces, parts. It's not just your right leg or your left, right? The whole body shows up. It's like the whole world shows up. Let this practice be the reminder and that awareness, right? We show up for one another, right? There's really no other option. Breathe in, breathe out. But sometimes, right, there's those of us that can help carry the load a little more, right? So feel your weight shift into your right leg and gently draw the left knee towards the chest. Okay? You can use your hands around the left shin to give yourself a little assist. Feel the spine tall. Again, the tailbone feels as though it's drifting towards the mat. The crown of the head lifting towards the sky. Feel that energy moving in both directions. And then gently open the left hip. Tree pose, plant the left foot anywhere but on the right knee. So it can be at the groin, it can be on the mat at the ankle, again, anywhere in between but the right knee. Keep the right knee sacred. And then you choose, do the arms stay at the heart? Do you grow your branches? Do you take the hands back and reach for opposite elbows? Breathe in, breathe out. Right? Explore your version of tree. Nice, you guys. Gently begin to bring your hands back to heart center if they had traveled. And then gently draw the left knee back towards the chest. Again, strong in that right leg. Extend the left leg behind you. Airplane pose. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. Gently, the hands to the mat, maybe blocks. Left foot to the back of the mat, low lunge. On an inhale, spin the right arm towards the sky. Just rinsing all of that effort. Right palm down, three-legged dog. Take the right leg up, tip the hip and bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen the right leg, knee to nose, three-legged dog, knee to nose, three-legged, knee to nose, look forward, warrior one, inhale, rise up, lift that left arch, draw the hands back, lift up, proud warrior, humble bow, fold. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, reach the arms nice and tall, shift to high lunge, peeling the heel up, and the hips lift, open arm twist to the right. Option to bind this time, right hand can drift to the left hip as the left arm lifts up and over. Keep dropping into that right thigh bone. Inhale, unwind, reach the arms above the head. Hands to the mat, pyramid pose. Lengthen that front leg and step the back foot in about halfway. Feet in two different lanes of traffic. Feel the chest pull forward. Have a little micro bend in that front leg. Nothing is locked. And then exhale, fold over the front leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Put a little bend in that right knee. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise up, reach the arms nice and tall. And mountain pose. Again, take a moment, let all of that settle. Recognize you've been here before, yet now you are more experienced, right? Feel that sense of tolerance for the moment you're in increasing. Breathe in, breathe out. And while before the right leg bore the weight, right's gonna shift. Just like different times in our lives, there are different people that show up to help. Allow the left leg to hold you, rooted through the left foot. Draw the right knee towards the chest. Again, find a courage in the spine and an openness to the chest. See how they are both necessary and they both support one another, right? Breathe in, breathe out. Gently begin to open that right hip. Tree pose as the right foot lands anywhere but on the left knee. Again, you choose where your right foot lands. It could be different this time. And again, maybe this time around the palms stay at the heart. Maybe you grow your branches. Maybe you reach for opposite elbows, right? And maybe you try to close your eyes, right? That's the biggest challenge yet, but allow yourself to try. Allow yourself to fall down. Allow yourself to pick yourself back up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Meet yourself exactly where you are. And then gently draw that right knee back towards the chest. Bring your palms back to heart center. Extend through airplane pose as that right leg reaches back. Take your time. Again, allow yourself to experience the transition, all the bobbles and weaves and the coming back. Right, just follow the breath in. Follow the breath out. Another inhale. Gently the hands drift towards the ground. Right foot to the back of the mat. Low lunge. Inhale, that left arm lifts up, head back, shoulder blade back. Left palm down, three-legged dog. The left leg lifts up, tip the hip, bend the knee. Stay here. Feel that side body get a little longer. Pressing through the palms. Take another full inhale here. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Three-legged. Knee to nose. Look forward, see where you're going. Left foot between the hands. Warrior one as the back heel drops. Rise up. Feel that back instep lift up. Hands behind you, proud warrior. Humble bow, fold. Drop the head. Relax the jaw. Again, the ground is below you. Sense it. Pressing through the mat, rise back up. Warrior one, reach the arms nice and tall. Shift to crescent lunge. Open arm, twist to the left. Option for a bind here. Bringing that left hand to the right hip, and then the right arm can lift up and over the head. Draw a breath in across the right rib cage. And then inhale, unwind, reach the arms up. Hands to the ground, pyramid pose. Step the back foot about halfway. That right foot is still a warrior one foot, left thumb to left hip crease. Draw the hip back, lift the chest forward. Stay here, again, sensing the side bodies. And then gently fold. And feel a nice sense of release across the back of that front leg. Put a little bend in that front knee. This time, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Left foot to the back of the mat. High plank pose. Take a peek at the right arm. Scoot it forward about an inch. Tip onto the knife edge of the right foot. Side plank pose. Option to bring the right knee down. Option to lift the left leg up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, feel the whole body light up. Everything supporting the other. Nice. Right palm or left palm down, high plank pose. Option to bend halfway. Inhale, press up, high plank. Scoot that left arm forward about an inch. Tip onto the knife edge of the left foot. Side plank. Again, you know your options. The back knee can drop. The top leg can lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. I promise you won't be here forever. Trust the process. Breathe into all of it. The good, the bad, the challenge, the ease. Breathe in. Right palm down, high plank. Bend the elbows half. Lift up. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, notice the length to the neck. Look forward. Draw the right knee behind the right wrist, half pigeon pose. Option for you to land in a figure 4 on your back. Right? But take a moment before you drop into the pose. And again, just draw your awareness in. Right? Draw your awareness into the whole body. Again, maybe paying attention to pieces, parts that you wouldn't normally. The side body, right? The core, the front body. Right? It's easy to pay attention to the things that are loud, like the hip and the knee. But pay attention to the things that you would generally overlook. And then pull the breath into those spaces. Right? And care for them as much as you care for the things that feel obvious. Right? Breathe in, lift the heart. And then exhale. Settle yourself down. Feel that left leg draw back. When I was a teenager, my best friend was a server at a local family restaurant. I'm from Pittsburgh and it was called King's. And I had so much respect for her because not only did she have to interact with people, but she had to carry a tray full of food and not drop it. And while her hourly wage was small, right, she earned so much money in tips that it helped pay for college. Again, I was always so impressed with her ability to show up and smile and serve. Today I have so many students and friends who support the food service industry. And again, it's easy to overlook the people that serve us, but there's so much that we take for granted that it's times like these I'm grateful for the reminder that we are all in this together, that we're not alone, and that there's still good that we can do from the safety of our homes. I'm grateful for the helpers, like the people that started Employees Only Northeast Ohio. They started as a one-off organization, right? How could they have predicted a pandemic? And did they shut their doors? No. They collaborate, they create, and they continue to serve those that serve us. Bring your palms back to solid ground, lift the chest up. Curl the back toes under. You can roll through a vinyasa or you can slide yourself right back to a down dog. We're gonna switch sides. Drawing the left knee behind the left wrist. Again, this side might feel different. This side might need different support. Pause a moment and again, tune in to the quiet spaces. And then allow yourself to settle gently down. Continuing to follow the breath in, out, and around the body. And again, sometimes if you feel like you can't stay here another moment for yourself, then realize that we do this work for everyone around us. Begin to lift the chest up, bringing the palms back to the ground. This time, roll onto the left hip, bring the right leg forward. Lay your spine to the ground and bring your knees towards your chest. Yeah, appreciate the small of your back on the mat. Make little circles with your knees. First in one direction. And then the other. Extend your arms out like a T. Gently drop both knees to the right. The eyes can stay straight ahead, or they can look over your left shoulder. And then inhale through the middle. Take the knees to the left and the eyes to the right. And then come back through the center. Bring your feet to the mat about hips distance apart. Draw the arms behind you, palms up. Restorative bridge pose. Pressing through the heels, lift the back body up, vertebra by vertebra. And then as you exhale, gently lower the spine back to the ground. Take the feet as wide as your mat. And let your knees tent to touch. And one palm to the chest and one to the belly. Final rest. Stay here with your feet on the mat and the knees together. Or you can take the arms and legs out from the body like a starfish for full Shavasana. You choose. Rest easy. Rest in that good work. And now just let yourself be. Allow yourself to stay in your final rest as long as possible. If 45 minutes is about all the time you have for the practice on your mat today, one knee at a time, draw your legs towards your chest, and then rest on your favorite side. Pause a moment. And then press yourself up to an easy seat. Sits bones to the ground. Again, feel that length to the spine and the ease to the heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Palms to heart center. Thank you all so much for joining with me this afternoon, right, in honor of the good work done by our local nonprofits, in particular, Employees Only Northeast Ohio. Thank you for your consideration, for your donation. If you have any questions at all about the good work that they are doing, feel free to investigate their website or reach out to me direct, and I can put you in touch with people that you can connect with. Have a great day. Namaste. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay well.